Hi guys, it's Alexi coming at you with this week's installment of Retro Gaming Goodness. Another week, another trifecta of action-packed games. Yes, we've had a bit of variety for the month of April, so to cap things off, we're featuring a more intense selection of titles for any retro gamer who prefers something a bit more high-octane. From old-school martial arts to modern spycraft to futuristic cybernetic shooting, we got what you want. But before that, make sure to like and subscribe so you'll always be up to date with the latest retro news. Click that bell icon so you'll know exactly when our news goes live. Let's go! We got a special treat for anyone who uses their bare hands to bring the action. And this time we're looking at an Atari XL karate remake called International Karate RCX RC 2023. A mouthful of a title by Homesoft and a game where you duke it out against the computer or another player in badass karate tournaments. There isn't much info on this upcoming remake, but we can expect a few changes that'll streamline this old school game for more modern sensibilities. If you're unfamiliar, International Karate was developed and published by System 3 for the ZX Spectrum in 1985. And then ported to a variety of consoles over the following years. In the US, it was published by Epix in 1986 as World Karate Championship, gained a following, and became a crucial part of fighting history. It was also the very first European game to become a major hit in the US, selling a whopping 1.5 million copies. Given its popularity and legacy, you can say we're all hyped to see where this story goes. Now we're hopping over to the Amstrad CPC, and we've caught wind of a new release. After quite a bit of time, it looks like we're getting an enhanced version of Ocean's classic game Sly Spy, also known as Secret Agent. This remaster has a few improvements in the works, including brand new in-game music, which is great. The old school Sly Spy was a fun and challenging game for its time, bringing players across different stages and switching things up every time. From dodging enemies' gunfire in the sky to battling baddies in ancient ruins, there's quite a bit of action in spite of the game's title. It's safe to say we're pretty stoked about any development that'll come our way, so stay tuned. We've had our fair share of Amiga releases, and Mutation Software has been on a roll for the past few years, especially for the Amiga CD32. We're talking about remasters of classics like Doodlebug, Tommy Gun, Castle Kingdom, and Cyberpunks. Now, speaking of the latter, Mutation Software just announced an official release date for a Cyberpunk sequel that is set to drop on May 5th, 2023. Yes, boys and girls, we're getting Cyberpunks 2. If it's your first time hearing about this classic, Cyberpunks is a top-down isometric shooter game for the Amiga created by Mutation Software and published by Core Design way back in 1993, 30 years ago. However, this new game release is not only a direct sequel to Cyberpunks, but it also brings some cool new features. Get ready for some 2-player fun, 3 playable characters, and a variety of playable levels with high-quality detail and kick-ass gameplay. You'll be battling deadly enemies and big bosses across some atmospheric retro maps, all to a kick-ass soundtrack. Honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. Cyberpunks 2 will be getting both a big box edition and a digital download. So if this is right up your neon vaporwave alley, it's best to check it out once it launches in May. Well, there you have it, another week of sweet retro gaming goodness. If you have suggestions for any news to cover or if we missed anything, you know the drill. Let us know down below. As always, don't forget to like the video so YouTube's algorithm shows us some love. Again, I'm Alexi and I'll catch you all again next time.